Hey everyone, Albert Pavon here from the Pavon team. I'm changing up the scenery a little bit for you. I really want to bring you this video because I think it's really important. If you're thinking about buying right now and you're listening to everything around you, all the noise around you, I want to show you what the cost of waiting looks like. Because I keep talking to a lot of people and they're like, hey, this market's coming down. The news says it's going to crash. Hey, with inflation, it's driving prices down. And I need you to understand what it looks like if those prices did come down as low as you think that they will. So I apologize in advance for giving you my back, but I'm going to use simple math. There's a lot of factors that get calculated into this, but I want to make it as simple as possible. So if I looked at, okay, let's just say an average sales price of $625,000, okay? And we go back one full year. And I'm gonna put 20% down because it's really gonna simplify doing the math. You do not need, it's a myth, you don't need to put down 20% to buy a house. You can buy a house as little as 3% down, 3.5, 5, 10. There's so many loan programs out there. So I'm gonna do 20 for simple math. So if I did 625,000, putting down, and sorry for my handwriting, putting down 20% at a 2.75% interest rate, which by the way, that's not a normal interest rate. We were in a market where they were trying to give it life again, and that's why you saw the interest rate go so low. But I'm just gonna plug this in really quick. So 625,000 on a 30-year mortgage, 2.5%, putting down 20%. I'm not calculating insurance, taxes, any of that stuff. You're looking at a monthly payment of $2,041 with 21 cents, okay? Now, let's say it's so true, the market's coming crashing and buyers, I promise you, it's not 2008. I sold properties in 2008 and you're not gonna see it, all right? Well, let's just say it went down a whole 100,000. Okay, now we're talking 525,000, right? Whole 100,000. I mean, this is like, oh, tighten up your belt. We're going down. And you put down 20%, okay? And now we look at, let's say best case scenario in today's market right now, 6.5%, which by the way, is a very normal interest rate, okay? So I would say in our, before COVID and all that stuff, 5.5 to 6.5 was very normal. But let's just say, hey, you got good credit and you're getting a really good score. So 6.5, so now you put down 20%. So if we calculated this, all right, so 525 at 6.5%, putting down 20%, your new monthly mortgage payment would be $2,654.69. So what did that cost you for waiting for the market to drop 100,000? So for you waiting for this drop to come down 100,000, it actually cost you an extra $613.48. I want you to notice this because so many people are so focused on the price. What I'm saying, we should be focused on what your buying power looks like. We should be focusing on what comfortable payment do you want to be in for today. You actually have more options today than you did a year ago to buy a house, less bidding wars. You didn't have to pay, like now you don't have to pay over an appraisal. Actually, sellers are like, hey, I do want to sell. So if it prices a little bit less, we're seeing sales happen. But the cost of waiting, you might say, hey, $613. Well, darn, I didn't know it was that much. But if I take that and I multiply it by how many months you're paying, this cost you over 30 years an extra $220,000. This is why I want to make sure you're not making this mistake, okay? Guys, it's costing you $613 in this scenario for waiting for the market to drop. Now, what's the good news is if the market does drop and so do rates in the next couple years, once everything starts really normalizing itself, you could always refinance, you get a better rate, and you get a better payment. So If you're on the fence and you're thinking about buying, stop waiting on the market. Okay, stop waiting on the market. See what comfortable payment you want to be in, and then let us find a house for you. I really hope you find this information useful. Don't forget to subscribe, drop us a comment. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.